Hi, I'm Daria, and I'm pleased to be meeting with the Mr. C. Michael Tidwell, a very important artistic director. During the past 20 years, Mr. Tidwell has dedicated and devoted his time and service to many dance organizations. Mr. Tidwell has founded the Center for the Dance Arts, which is the official school for the Tidwell Project Dance Ensemble. Not only is Mr. Tidwell holding down these two businesses, he is also a full-time dance instructor at Parkview Magnet High School. Mr. Tidwell has a major performance on June 30th, 2013 at 3 p.m. at the Robinson Center Music Hall, and we've been granted a sneak peek from his students performing today.
And you lead with the hip. It's a jazz line. It's not comfortable. It doesn't feel good. For a ballet dancer, it's part of the arabesque kind of thing, because this little part of your back has to stretch and go the opposite direction. Okay, let us try again. Wake up.
My first career was as a dancer. I took classes as and I came to dance late, but I started classes around 17, worked real hard at it, went to Chicago first and studied there, and you know, you always make connections when you're out there, you know, working and auditioning and trying. But I knew that I couldn't audition yet because I had a lot to catch up on. So my first 3 years, from 17, I think, to 21, was just class, class, class. I worked in a factory at night and took classes all day long. Then a friend of mine that I had met in a class in Chicago told me about an audition in Dallas, Texas, which I went to, and it's for the Dallas Summer Musicals, which I worked a summer there. That was my first really professional job. Then, through the process of taking classes and auditioning, I became fortunate enough to join a small contemporary dance company, which was the Buddy Simpson Dance Ensemble, which the first place they went was China. So it was a quick turnaround, danced with them, did a Southern United States tour. Then I had an injury with my left knee, and you know, for any dancer, as a basketball player, any sports-minded person, the first thing to go is the knees, and once they're gone, you just can't keep up with the toil of a dance career. So then I thought about I could make school and go back to school, come back home and go back to school. And so I taught classes at the University of Arkansas Little Rock, and I joined Ballet Arkansas at that time. That was 82, and I danced with them until 89, I think, is when I retired from Ballet Arkansas. In the process, a job came available in the public school system, which was the beginning of the magnet schools. I first started Horace Mann Magnet Science and Arts Magnet School.
Junior high, right?
It was junior high at the time. It was not the middle school. At that time, it was the junior high. Started the program there, and then I worked there 12 years, and then when it became a middle school, I transferred to Parkview Arts and Science Magnet High School, which became my second dance job.
When you look at your students, what do you see in them that inspires you?
Well, I think with any teacher or choreographer, you know, dance is kind of a two-way street in the studio. We work hard and teach the technique and the skills and try to teach them how to do performances, in the process, when we see things that are working and watching them move and become better and more skilled at the task, we feed off of that also. It energizes us and it makes us more creative. And so I always tell my kids, you always give everything you have in class, because you forget that the teacher also is feeding off your energy, and the better you are in class, the better your teacher is going to be for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, what age groups do you work with at the Tidwell Project?
Well, let me kind of differentiate that for you. The school is the Center for the Dance Arts. The performance company from the school is the Tidwell Project Dance Ensemble. So the school starts students at age 3, and I have an adult class, so there's no limit on the age.
Okay.
The Tidwell Project, the students start auditioning at age 15, and they stay with us through their high school career, and then we push them on to higher education. So they usually leave us their senior graduation year, go on to college, but there quite a few of them always come back in the summer and perform in the summer dance show.
Okay.
Yes.
That's great. What do the arts, and especially dancing, do to benefit students?
Well, there's been a lot of question about the arts in public schools, but we're moving more toward now what is called the Arts Plus program, which is initiating and pushing arts in schools, public schools, because they have found through lots of research that music, dance, orchestra, and all of the arts, visual arts, make kids think on a more complex thinking scale, on a higher thinking plane, which also transfers over into their science and their math scores. So they found kids that take the arts do better on standardized tests. So there was a while, I know usually they say that when things are cut in schools that the arts are the first thing to be cut.
Yeah.
But since it's new research, it seems to be that the arts is kind of getting a foundation and growing from that. So with that research, I don't think the arts will be cut in public schools.
Out of all your accomplishments, which one sticks out to you the most?
I think mine is ongoing. The thing I'm most proud of is this school and the kids that have come to it, and to watch their turnaround and to watch them move on into life and with a positive role, and to move on to college and then start their careers. And though some people may say it's a certain award or a certain recognition that I got, I've had plenty. But I still say that the most important thing, the thing that excites me still, and the thing that keeps me moving each day and coming back and continue doing it, is what I see in the change of my students and what that dance program does as far as their confidence, their self-esteem, their self-discipline, which, it passes on to everything they would go into. So I would say it's just that, getting up every day and greeting these young kids every day, and knowing that they're going to be the future of where we're going to, and they're going into some hard times. Things are really different now. They're a lot different than when I was their age. So I think that's my most proudest accomplishment.
When we come to see your performance, what should we expect to experience on June 30th?
You're going to experience a great time, number one. We have kids dancing from age 3 all the way up to the adult class, and we have a wide range, a full scale of a show for you, starting from some of the Motown sound into a more hip-hop of today's music, and always you'll find classical and modern pieces in our thing, because we feel like ballet is kind of the springboard for all dance. We have kids that can work at that, not necessarily master it, but work at it. We know that all of the great cut technique comes from ballet training. So you'll find ballet, you'll find some modern, find some hip-hop, some old school, and some taps. I think everybody will have a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Like I said, from ages 3 to, I won't call it the top age. And of course, the Tidwell Project anchors the show. They open first act, close first act, and both for the second act. So not only will you get something, you'll get all levels, and believe it or not, the 3-year-olds kind of tear the place down. So I hope you do come that Sunday afternoon and just have a nice evening with the fans. It's a family thing, and it's free. Just come in, okay? But we start on time, so 3 o'clock, by 3:10, the curtain is up.
Make sure you guys come see Mr. Tidwell's students on June 30th at 3 p.m. at the Robinson Center Music Hall.